I'm Josie Belini. I am a crypto artist. I use my art to educate and inform myself, my community, and I also do graphic design for other crypto companies as well.
Tell me a bit about your experience that you're combining art now with tech and the emotions that are created with traditional art, joy, fear, sadness, hope, and then combine it with this tech and cryptocurrency, like that adds a whole nother element. So give me a little bit of a narrative of your story up to this point with art and blockchain.
So I actually studied finance, and I worked in finance previously, which also led me to learning more about cryptocurrencies and what they are. But I've always had a passion for art and graphic design. So once I actually just started investing small things, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and things started to go well, and I was like, what's going on here? So that's when I really started researching, doing my due diligence on what these products were, and that's when I got really excited and realized there is a way to own your own money. It's not the industry that I used to work in, it's actually, this industry. And through my art it's a way that I can give back, it's a way that I can educate with different pieces. And that's kind of, I guess, the narrative of how I got here. And now anything that inspires me in this space, I'll make a piece for it. And it gets the community talking, what is this about? What is this about? And I can share with them what it means for me and what it could possibly mean for them.
Tell me about what you're hoping to do in the near future. Like, what does the next season, the next year look like for you? Is it similar? I mean, do you keep creating these amazing pieces? And maybe you could show us kind of some of your pieces. And so why don't you show us some of your pieces and tell us about, like, here's what I'm thinking this season, this year. Maybe we can go a bit further out.
So my two most recent pieces are actually pieces that are giving back to things that I'm passionate about. So my most recent that is actually not even released yet, it's being released next week, is this piece. The original is much bigger, but this is Ross Ulbricht, and I spoke with his mother, Lynn, who her life is dedicated to freeing Ross. He's connected with Silk Road and is currently serving 2 life prison sentences plus 40 years, which is absolutely insane. And he was just standing up for what we are supposed to be. We're supposed to be a free society. So this piece is made for him and their family, and all proceeds go to helping fight for his freedom and the lawyer fees and things like that. It says land of the free in the background, but the stars of our flag are fists that are cuffed, which is what's happened in his case. And then also the piece that I made before that is this piece here. This one is really special and dear to me. It's my good friend from Venezuela, Mariana. She is in the U.S. on political asylum because of what's happening in Venezuela. There's the burned bolivars in the background, the Bitcoin white paper showing through, and then here she is with her gas mask and the Venezuelan flag. And this one is also giving back. It's all proceeds, 100% go to Venezuela. And then other pieces I have, they're all related to other cryptocurrencies, but in this next...
Why don't you hold the microphone and I'll hold the pieces, and you can kind of explain them.
But yes, so those 2 are my charity pieces, but the other pieces are crypto related still, but for different meanings. This one in particular, it's probably one of my most popular pieces. The title of it is Filter. And as you can see, there was real in the original, real cut up money in the background. And she has a Bitcoin gas mask on with Bitcoin white paper in the filters. And she's filtering out the fiat. She, which was my personal meaning, is taking control of her financial future by owning Bitcoin and actually owning her money. So that's what that one means for me. They all sort of mean something different. I don't know if you want me to go through all of them. Yeah? Okay, cool. This one is a really cool piece. It's based on Monero, and which we know is a privacy coin. So that's kind of why she has the and the Monero symbol is actually blocking out her eyes, which is what we do to block out someone's identity. And then in the background, there's jaguars, which for me just represent a really powerful, shrewd, private animal, which is why I chose it for Monero. And I just love the colors in that one. This one is fun. This can be taken two ways. The name of the piece is Acceptance. So you already know how this will end. And she has the Bitcoin logo right there dripping down her face. And for some people, it looks like, oh, she just got beat up and Bitcoin isn't going to last, which it's awesome that they interpret it in their own way. And for me, it's showing the fight. And for me, I know how it'll end, and I know that Bitcoin will be used in the way that it's intended to, and it will get a lot bigger than it is already. So it's fun listening to people have the dialogue with this one both ways, because that's what art is. You can take it as you interpret it. Yeah, this one is last, but also first. It's the first piece crypto art that I made in 2017. And she is wearing a mask that has a bear with bull horns. So it's a bear and bull representing the ups and downs of the market. And in the background here, there are the top cryptocurrencies of 2017, because that's when I made this piece. And there are also empty circles, which represent the cryptocurrencies that are that are going to come in the future. But the fun part is there's also cryptocurrencies that we don't have anymore. So it was like a time stamp. There's BitConnect on here because it was a top coin in 2017, but as we know, it doesn't exist anymore. So that one is just kind of like a cool first timestamp of my art and also the market when I got into it.
Tell me about your shirt.
Okay, so yeah, my shirt, this is based off of my piece Filter. So it's just kind of a different variation of it. But I sell my shirts on my website. I also sell shirts of this piece as well, which, like I said, all gives back to charity. But I sell shirts and I sell archival prints of all my work. So yeah, and if any companies are looking for some cool murals, I'm looking to do stuff like that too. So that'd be pretty cool.
You do collaborations with other people?
I've done commissioned work, which is sort of collaborating with different companies. Of course, I like to vet and do my research before I partner with others, but the one for Ross was a collaboration. I'm definitely up to that, even collaborating with other artists as well.
That's great. Talk to me about like 5 years out. How would you like to see you as an artist and you as an entrepreneur and a creative? Like, how would you like to see your journey in 5 years? And how about the industry as a whole, like crypto art?
I think the industry as a whole in 5 years is going to be drastically changed, but in such a way that people aren't really going to know that they're using cryptocurrency in these systems, but they're going to be using them, especially like we're here with gaming. My friend Marguerite with Plasma Bears, you're online playing this game, you don't even know that you're connected to the back end of it. So that is a way that I think adoption is just going to be, people are going to be adopting and they don't even know they're adopting. That's what I expect for the market. For me personally, I would love to evolve with wherever this space takes me. Like I said, I do graphic design for cryptocurrency or for blockchain companies as well, but my main focus is my art. I would love to do more with that, go to more conferences, do actual collaborations with companies in their offices, anything that can kind of just make a big impact and also like raise the question to anyone looking at it. And yeah, provide some sort of answers or some sort of conversation starter.
Well, I would love to collaborate with you. I have ideas. I saw your eye, I've been thinking of all these ideas. Oh, we could do this, we could do that. So we'll see what comes of that. Thank you for joining me and for sharing your art with all of us. How can people purchase your art, get a hold of you, follow up?
I am on Twitter. My handle is @Josie Belini. My website's josie.io. And then I have an Instagram too, it's @josie.io. So those are the best ways. And yeah, my DMs are always open. I answer those really fast, so just let me know.
Thank you for joining me. It was great to get to know you.
Appreciate it.